our heads are in. There you go. That's
there you go.
All right. Hey, actually, turn it a little bit. Just no, the other way.
The other way.
Other way. There you go. Okay. Yeah, just now everybody else, so you just sit in between options or someplace this way. All right, cool. So go ahead, open it up, Capo.
All right. Shalom. All right, first and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekapodash.
Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word, truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of the branch of Great Millstone, Chicago, coming at you Friday morning. Live show, Spirit Like the Wind. Babylon is falling. All right, this shit is over with. And rejoice, okay? The scriptures tell us in the book of Revelation, matter of fact, I'll get it, Revelation 12:12. Y'all brothers just check it out, man. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, I believe it's 12:12.
Yeah, it's short time. Yeah, it's 12.
This is the book of Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And you know, this devil, in the very, very near future, he's going to really start to spaz out, man. All right, when you look at the world climate, hell, when you look at what's going on in America alone, you know that not only is world war at the door, but civil war is also at the door. All right, you've got the whole thing going on with Texas and the U.S. government border patrol. All right, you got basically the governor of Texas. He's rebelling against the president, you know, because he doesn't want to let these migrants in, all right, through that border. And so he's giving the National Guard orders to shut it down. But then President Biden then is turning around and telling, you know, the federal authorities, which is the Border Patrol, to keep the borders open. You know what I mean? Business as usual. So you have that conflict going on. You got the whole shit with Trump going on. All right. You see the so-called deep state is trying to railroad Trump, trying to get him off balance, basically trying to ensure that he doesn't get into the presidency. Now, if that does happen, you're going to have a wide-scale rebellion, all right, in America, because a lot of these true blue-blooded Americans, they want Trump back in office. He's talking about taking away the payroll tax. He's talking about closing the borders. You know, he's talking about making America great again. You know what I mean? Right. He's trying to put, you know, gas back to $2. So you damn right. Hey, not only these Edomites, hey, niggas want Trump back in, man. That's right. All right, but the so-called deep state is doing everything they can, and they're fighting dirty to keep him out of office, man. So this is a beautiful, beautiful time, man. You know, like the scriptures say, a house divided can't stand, and America is more divided than ever, you know, and that's the same thing that happened in ancient Rome. All right, the citizens were divided against each other, and it imploded from the inside out, man. So we're seeing this shit happen in real time. Whatever you are.
Okay. Right. So we seeing this being cut off and whatnot with all this shit. Cause like I said, all this shit is coming to a close. And so what the brother's saying, I'm gonna go here with Second Ezra 7 and 44. Intemperance is at an end. Infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown and truth is sprung up. So in the midst of all this happening, what's going on? This word that we're pushing is pulling all this shit down. So we watching this shit go to hell in a handbasket, like the brother said, because, you know, all this isn't just happening for the sake of it happening. It's happening because of the sake of prophecy.
That's right.
And the prophecies have been since the beginning of time, because it's been told from the beginning that we was going to get to this time. What it says about Yahweh Shai, I come in the volume of the book. So these people don't understand because the blind leads the blind so much in this motherfucking present evil world, Job 9:24, that they don't see what's going on, even though it's all around them. They don't understand that there's a better that's coming, but we got to endure and go through this in the process of. Okay, go ahead, whatever y'all got.
This Isaiah, he was talking about the division in America, which is beautiful. Not only the division, but the influx of these migrants to add order out of chaos. So when a country is failing, they have to pull out all their distractions that they can. So the rest of the would-be civilians are they'll be lost. They won't know what's going on. So these migrants coming in is part of the prophecy of them adding order out of chaos. There's going to be so much confusion. Like if the economy is collapsing, why are all these people coming over here talking about there's
and they won't benefit.
Yeah, they won't benefit.
No, they want benefits. They want to be drawn in. They want. Hey, since everybody's got a motherfucking a safety net, we want ours too.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So this is Isaiah 19:2, and it says, "I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." How do you do that? By an influx of migrants adding fuel to the fire of a collapsed economy. So these people over here are coming for some stuff that the American citizens are not even getting. That's only going to add fuel to the fire. So that border control happening in Texas is pressing because that's going to make that spark. They're like, man, you letting all these people over here giving them benefits, and the American economy is suffering. The unemployment rate is at an all-time high. How in the hell are you letting our borders be wide open?
Well, also another thing too, like a lot of these immigrants that's coming over here is going to take all the American jobs, right? And it's going to be for dirt cheap. Exactly. So all these jobs that you see right now that paying for this and that, you're going to have all the immigrants coming here that's going to work for half the price.
Exactly. Right.
So that's going to push the economy into more hyper overdrive.
Hyperinflation, all that shit is going to kick in the middle of it because of the fact that, like I said, that they can stack them up 20 in a motherfucking 2-bedroom and call it a day. The back of what you were saying though, Asha, this is 2nd Ezra 6, I'm going to start at 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound which when every man hears it, they shall be suddenly afraid. Why? Because, like you say, you got all these immigrants looking for their part of the motherfucking rainbow, not understanding that, like I said, even the rainbow has been corrupted by this fucking man.
Exactly.
It ain't talking about an everlasting covenant with the Lord like it was meant to be. It's talking about the alphabet group getting a chance to go in there and read to your kids and pervert them in the process. Okay, so everything, even something that was holy and totally pure, declared by Yahweh himself, has been corrupted in this place. So there's nothing that's sacred or righteous in this motherfucker. So everything has got to go down the toilet.
Exactly.
Okay. At that time this is verse 20, and the trumpet shall give a sound which when every man hears it, they shall be suddenly afraid because there's nothing here now. Like I said, you said, you got migrants that are being given the opportunity now to become police officers.
Right.
They don't even speak the language.
Exactly.
So what is that set for? It already tells us that, first of all, that in the kingdom, Ephraim is not going to vex Judah, and Judah is not going to envy. Ephraim is not going to envy Judah. Right. But right now, you bring the northern kingdom in this motherfucker, which you got all these other motherfuckers, Russians and everybody else going south of the border and coming in that way as well. Right. So where's the logic in that? How the fuck you wind up from way up there in a northern country like that, all the way down around to the Horn, coming in through that border down there? Because this is how they get these motherfuckers in here. So verse 24, at that time shall friends fight one against another, the back of what you said, another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. This ain't the land of milk and honey no more.
Not
Okay.
at all.
This is not the land of milk and honey anymore. Hey, like I said, what did I find out a few years back? About 5-6 years ago back and whatnot. Even the milk. What were they doing? Putting dye in the milk and whatnot to take away from the blood and shit, bleach and dye in the motherfucking milk to take away from the blood that's being milked when the fucking cow, because they milking cows so bad that the fucking vitamin D milk has got blood in it.
Damn.
Okay?
It's horrible.
You see what I'm saying? So they making motherfuckers go off swallowing blood anyway in the milk. You buying vitamin D milk thinking that you're doing something good, and it's fucked up as well.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc, whatever you got.
I had to do it. This is off of Wikipedia. All right, you look up weaponized migration, right? It said they use refugees as weapons. It says refugees as weapons is a term used to describe a hostile government organizing or threatening to organize a sudden influx of refugees into another country or political entity with the intent of causing political disturbances in that entity. The responsible country usually seeks to extract concessions from the targeted country and achieve some political, military, and or economic objective. And the economic objective is to crash this bitch.
Right.
That's the whole economic objective, okay? They want to crash this motherfucker and they want complete civil war. You want Edomites fighting Edomites, and you want Jakes fighting Jakes. You want Edomites against Jakes. You want everybody against each other, man. And that's essentially what you see going on right now, even with the Northern Kingdom.
It was still good.
It's still good?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, it's a lot. But yeah, you even got the Northern Kingdom, you know, like the Mighty Murph said, you know, these Mexicans here, they finally get their chance to be the white man against these other Northern Kingdom that's coming in, right?
You know, Latino.
They finally get the chance to be the white man now. So now they can talk shit about these
Where your papers at? Where your papers
we
at?
did it the right way.
Right,
You need
right.
to get the fuck out. You know, you're not welcome. You know what I mean? Just being assholes, man. But nonetheless, like I was saying, that's gonna cause economic disturbances in this country, man. All right, that's gonna help crash this bitch. It's gonna help bring about civil unrest because these aren't a bunch of law-abiding citizens that they bring in this fucking country, man. All right, a lot of these motherfuckers, I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of them are hardened criminals, man. All right, that's coming in here, military-age males, and they have no intent on making this a better place, man. All right, they're gonna use this place for what they can, and they're just gonna do what they do. A nigga is just gonna nig, man. All right, whether he's folding them on the block or whether he's a rice and bean nigga, man. All right, a nigga's gonna nig, man. That's what they're gonna do. All right, and it's just gonna cause all type of disturbances and friction amongst Americans, man. So this is a beautiful thing.
This second Ezra 15, verse 15. Well, 14. It say, "Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another, and they shall not regard their king nor prince, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." And that's what the brother was going into. It's going to be all type of uprises. The Jake going against the government, the police force. Hey, you're gonna see a lot of police force walk off from their job, man.
They're doing it now.
They ain't gonna want to protect and serve like they signed that agreement when they first came onto the field, man.
Take that oath.
That's right.
Yeah, when they took that oath.
They gonna give that oath right back, man, because they gonna see how most chaos be out here. They ain't gonna want to do that shit at all, man. They gonna want to go home and protect their family, man.
Man, they doing that shit now. What you talking about?
Which, of course, we know because there's a shortage of police officers.
Right.
That's why it takes so long for a fucking, you call the police or you have a crime scene. It take hours.
That's a great
Man,
point.
they not even responding 911 now. They'll tell you that in a heartbeat. they're not even really responding to 911. They want to know what the circumstance. The 911 operator want to know what the circumstances was. This was that. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you got an emergency? Well, is the emergency still in progress?
Exactly. You're 100% right. Yeah, they want the crime to be actually in progress before they even dispatch somebody, knowing that the criminal gonna get away before they get there.
Right.
Yeah,
I got an article right here. This article was made January 15, 2021. It says Chicago police retirements were up 15% last year over 2019. In New York, retirements nearly doubled. Some Chicago cops cite anti-police rhetoric over the past year. It says the number of police officers retiring in Chicago and other cities has soared amid a chorus of anti-police rhetoric that's becoming increasingly loud over the past year.
How many years ago was that?
This was 2021, right?
So
Right,
that's
right,
why I
right.
said that 3 years easy now.
Yeah.
It says in Chicago, 560 officers retired in 2020 in a police department that had about 13,000 sworn officers as of March. That's about 15% more cops retiring than during the previous year, when the number of retirements rose by nearly 30%. So this shit is rising, man. And the reason why that's so crazy is because the number of people actually training to be police officers has dipped. So no one wants to be. That's why they're paying them fucking astronomical amounts of money. You know what I mean? That's why these motherfuckers make $500 a day as a police officer, man.
Well, yeah, I think right now, like I said, man, you go into the police force, get through the fucking probationary period, this, that, and the other, and within like a year or so, you at like almost $72,000 a year.
No, you actually you start off with that. It's a nigga. It's a couple niggas.
Man.
I worked these bars and shit here in Chicago. It's a dude actually want me to sign up to be a sheriff or a police officer, starting off from $65,000 to $70,000, and he was telling me like you can make up to damn near $140,000 a year because of the
OT.
overtime.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's a shortage of police officers. And I told him, hey dog, I'ma think about it. Well, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that money, man. This place is through, man. I got a little bit more. Verse back in 2nd Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be so chaotic. They're going to up the bridges here in Chicago specifically. But all these places like New York, all these places, they're going to lock the city down. You're not going to be able to go from Chicago to Indiana or even from the south side to the west side or to the north side, man. They're going to really lock the city down because it's going to be martial law everywhere, man. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled and the house shall be destroyed and man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but he shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. And it's going to be so chaotic, just like the elder brung out in the 2nd Ezra 6, man. Friends is going to fight against friends, man. They're going to be enemies, man. They say the many of wax could wax the whole, man. A lot of those things is because of all, hey, you're going to really see how much your true family really is in that day, man. Your true friends, man. Because, hey, when there's no bread on the table or you got to go out and hunt or martial law in the streets and they tell you turn yourself in or turn your cousin in to get some money, we're going to see because we see it on what? All these movies they make, The Purge.
Right.
All the last Purge, man. Did you see that now? They gave citizens money just to participate in that act. So you're going to see a lot of these things that play on your mind to what? It's all set up to that MOTB, man, to the new system. They're going to crash this place and to implement the new world order, their agenda, man.
That's right.
I got a scripture for you to back up what you're saying. This is Isaiah 9. I'm start at 18. For wickedness burneth as the fire. It shall devour the briars and thorns, It shall kindle in the thickest of the forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. This wickedness, it's got to come to a fever pitch.
Yeah.
And it's being worked up to that now. But guess what? We love it because it's through the word of Yahweh Bashim Awashai that is being lifted up to that point. His word is not going to come back void. And whether or not you hear forbear doesn't matter. As long as we keep putting it out there, he's obligated by his own word to make that shit happen. Okay? And them angels that you can't see is going up there stirring the pot, twisting motherfuckers' minds up, got them all fucked up in their sleep and shit. They wake up wanting to do some crazy shit and don't even understand why. Okay?
Right.
Okay? 19. Through the wrath of Yahweh of hosts is a land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. So we were just using this the other day. How much more this man is spinning out of control, but he thinks he's got the whole thing under his shit. Oh, I need this order out of chaos. Nigga, you gonna get caught in the middle of this when it spin like that, and the fire, the fuel gets jumped off. What the scriptures say? What is it if it's already kindled? Yahweh Shai is on the way when this shit gets to that point. Right. Your ass ain't gonna have no control of that shit at that point in time. Right. That shit, hey, like you said, like you was reading Samson and the motherfucking foxes, tails gonna be lit on fire and shit gonna be loose. You ain't gonna have no control over that shit. Go ahead, like you got something? Anybody got the scripture?
I got one. I was gonna go to. This is Jeremiah 49:7. It goes back to what you're saying, that the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. He's stirring up the pot. Like you said, the spirits is going to put it together just beautifully because the Lord designed it. It's prophesied. This is Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in team? Is counsel penetrant and prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Because in their thought process, they think that world is going to continue, and they think that it's never going to end. So they're in their mind, like, if we collapse it, we're going to get complete control, bring out the MOTB, the C here, and we rule in the way we want to rule. But this is all about designing how Bashim Awashai. You know what I mean? Y'all, the Lord is playing chess. Y'all playing checkers. He's prophesied y'all downfall. He's giving you what you thought was wisdom, but he said the wisdom of this world is foolish to the Most High. So you have no clue because you can't comprehend. In your mind, you're like, yeah, I'm going to put this MOTP together. I'm going to rule it. Everybody going to do what I say do. But that's all part of your downfall. Exactly. Go ahead.
That's because the Lord not dealing with him. You gotta understand. Like he gave Esau a time to rule, man. And his time, the rulership is running out.
Right.
That's why you're gonna see him try to hurry up and do so much stuff, bro. And it's gonna fall, it's gonna fail back to back, man. They tell you in Isaiah 49 how his astrologist, his magistrate, all shall fail in that day, man. All of these things is not gonna come and pass, man. Right? It say right when he about to fill his belly. Hey, this man got bounds that he cannot pass.
I got it.
Joe?
Yeah, this is Joe. Yeah. This is 20, but I'm gonna start at 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right.
When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Right. Right. It said every hand of the wicked. That word wicked goes into the laborer, man. Right. So while Elon Musk trying to turn you niggas into Teslas, all right? Hey, these niggas, that shit is gonna backfire, man. All right, these motherfuckers gonna start malfunctioning.
Right.
Hey man,
And
they
you're
gonna
universal soldier.
right. You done goddamn it brain chipped everybody. Hey man, the Lord gonna put a wrench in that shit, man, and it's all gonna backfire on you, man. All right, you just gonna have a bunch of cyborg, bugged out humans, man, just rebelling against you, man.
Right.
Doing what the spirit of Yahweh gonna make them do, man.
And it's funny that you say that because guess what? That goes back into is that Isaiah 64:8. His tongue shall fall upon him. He has Psalm 64:8. His tongue shall fall upon him. He had to put that in a movie so when the fucking shit happens and whatnot, he thought he would say, okay, well, we know these motherfuckers gonna bug out. So when they bug out, it can't be counted as wickedness against us because in the Talmud it said if we show them, then we can't be accounted for that wickedness. That if they didn't catch it, that's on them. That ain't on us.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right. The tall mud.
The tall mud.
The tall mud. I got that precept you had quoted. Was you done with that part?
No.
This is the book of Isaiah 47:12. Matter of fact, I'll start at 11. Shit. Let me start at 10. Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. You know, and that's the mind of Esau, man. You know, you doing all this wicked shit. You know what I mean? We already see your wicked designs and inventions that you got that you're eventually going to try to roll out. Right. But how about you, like the brothers were saying, man, it's already prophesied you was going to do that, man. All right. But the prophecy has it's two sides to the prophecy, man. Yeah, you're going to be the devil. Yeah, you're going to roll out this great reset. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're going to brain shit people. Yeah, you're going to do all of this. But in the end, your wickedness is rewarded with destruction, man.
Exactly.
All right? You're going to get confounded in the end. All right. And by the very power that you try to convince the world that doesn't exist. All right. And you're going to be also confounded by the very men that you try to deem to the rest of the world as insignificant. All right. As fucking quacks, weirdos, man. All right. Bugged out niggas, you know, but whole time we telling the truth, man. That's why Howard Shai said, you know, I liken this generation to small children calling out to their fellows, saying we have piped, you have not danced.
Right.
You know what I mean? We did this, you didn't listen. You know what I mean? Because when you see a bunch of children just, you know what I mean, just talking and singing, nobody's paying attention to them.
Right.
You're like, oh man, these just some fucking kids, you know, fuck them kids, whatever.
Right.
That's how the world sees us. You know what I mean? Oh man, these niggas just bugged, man. These niggas ain't got nothing to do. Get a fucking job. It's Friday morning. Why you niggas ain't at work?
that reminds me of that scripture in Sirach. If they would go to a rich man, they shall hear me.
Yep.
But they go to a poor man, they shall not hear thee.
That's right, brother.
That's right.
The scripture said the wisdom of the poor man is despised.
Lies.
You know, they don't take us seriously, but whole time, man, we have the knowledge of the mystery of all ages, man. We have the truth, man.
That's right.
All right. And we're telling people the truth out here, man. We're telling this devil to his face. All right. We already know what you finna do. We read it's in the script what you finna do, but it's also in the script your downfall, man. All right. I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 11, Isaiah 47:11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, you shall not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. You shall not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which you shall not know. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein you have labored from thy youth. If so be, you shall be able to profit. If so be, you may prevail. So the Lord is mocking you at this point. He said, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Right? So Esau, your fuck Elon Musk ain't gonna be able to help you. Bill Gates ain't gonna have no answers. All right? All your witches and warlocks that you know what I mean? They're not gonna be able to do shit. They're not gonna have any answers for you, man. It's the same thing that happened with Pharaoh, man. His magicians and his fucking, they ain't had no answers. The same thing with I was reading Daniel, man. Whenever some wild bugged out shit happened to Nebuchadnezzar, he went and got his weird bugged out crew.
Right.
They didn't have any answers. They said, wait, man, we know a guy, man. hey, it's this raw ass nigga, man. Hey, he has the wisdom of the gods.
Yeah.
We gotta go get him. And it was Dan, it was the Israelite.
Yeah, because see, he didn't want to tell him. He said, "No, because see, you gonna want me to tell you, and then fashion something that fits what it is and make me feel good." He said, "No, y'all tell me what the fucking vision is from the top.
Right.
You tell me off the top.
Right.
So can you even tap into that?"
Right.
They're like, "Oh man, you want us to read your mind? No, y'all them people.
Right.
You should be able to know what's going on in my mind."
Right. You had that dream.
Right.
He said, tell me what I dreamed about. He said, well, what? He said, I ain't telling you. You supposed to tell me what the fuck I dreamed about. If you don't tell me, I'm gonna kill you.
Exactly.
That was some wild shit. I said, man, this is not known among men. You know, man, you go to Dave, man. No, man, you gonna tell me my dream. Well, what
You gonna tell me what my dream was?
Right.
I didn't interpret it for me.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, this is what's going on now, man. All right, hey, the days, hey, even right now, man. Esau, you gonna seek to the left hand side. You gonna try to get an extension. All right, and it's just not gonna happen, man. Your time is gonna be up, man. All right, and none of this bullshit you look to that you deem worthy or powerful is gonna be able to help nor save you, man. All right, and that's when Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai comes back, puts his foot in your ass, all right, and he raises up his man.
I got a scripture to back up what you just said. This is Micah 2. I'm gonna start at 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man of his heritage. And this is all Esau done here, because he understood that every time our heritage was left in place,
Right.
and we decided to call on our Lord and act like we want to get right, the Lord said, okay, let me send you a man, let him tell you what you got to do, and y'all get right, and I'm going to forgive you, you badass, rebellious ass motherfuckers. I'm going to do it again, because my mercy is endless to you motherfuckers.
Right.
Not to the rest of the world, but to y'all. Okay, but that's all inside the game plan of what he had anyway. So now we use that, but let me go here to 3, because I love what 3 picks up at. Therefore, thus says Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughty, for this time is evil. In that day, one shall take up a parable against you and lament a doleful lamentation and say, we be utterly spoiled. He have changed the portion of my people. He have how he removed it from me, turning away. He have divided our fields. Okay. Say, I'm jump to 6. Prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy. They shall not prophesy to them, that they shall not take shame. Jumping down. 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. In the midst of all this, you Israelites should actually be hearing it, but guess what? You 2/3, even though we stand out here and tell you all this, none of it is meant for you to get. You are designed to burn in this bitch because you want to be attached to this motherfucker. And no matter how ugly we paint the picture, no matter what descriptions we give you, no matter how we tell you that you go eat your own flesh, you motherfuckers love this motherfucker so much that if we trying to pull your ass, and you know what? You're drowning. And my swimmer there knows when you're drowning, you can't grab a motherfucker that's drowning because he'll put your ass in a death choke and both of y'all are drowning together.
Exactly.
Okay? So hey, we trying to hit your ass. We trying to hit your ass over the head with the stick from the shore, and you motherfuckers won't get the clue.
Yep.
So guess what? You go drown with this bitch. You gonna go down with this motherfucker.
Yep.
And Zechariah 7:11 says, "But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which Yahweh of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets, which are back today. Therefore came a great wrath from Yahweh of hosts. Therefore, it shall come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I will not hear, says Yahweh of hosts. So we done did our part of the job. So when your ass get to talking about, Lord, please, please, help me, please, help me, please, he gonna be like, help yourself, help yourself.
Yeah, I guess so. Just to land back on what the elder said, this is Isaiah 33 and 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
And they doing this, they going down in flames, declaring the righteousness of this Edomite.
Right.
They love this Edomite.
They love, like you said, they love this Edomite. Yeah, no, I got PPL money when I was fucking with Trump. Shit, fuck that. Put him back, like the brother was saying earlier in his introduction. They love Trump. See, I got PPL. I was getting 20 racks from Trump. I was getting 20 bands.
That's what it's done. Right. All types of stimulus package came from the Trump.
That's right.
He gonna go to war. He on this bitch.
Right. He gonna blow some shit up for real.
I'm talking about here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a fucking hell of a jumping point.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't let him in, man, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up for real. Like January 6th is gonna be all around America. It ain't just gonna be at the White House, man. It's
Right.
all around America gonna be January 6th, man.
Absolutely.
All right, so yeah, we want that to happen. We're
Absolutely.
looking forward to that, man.
Come on. Everybody got anything else?
I was finishing up this.
Good.
That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Right.
Go ahead.
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And this is for, like you said, the 2/3. The Lord has put a wonderful game plan together, as he always does, to redeem and save the elect of Israel and punish this wicked oppressor. And our 2/3, our people, they go to a nation that can't save them. They look at, instead of looking at Yahweh Shabbat Shah, you look into this wicked ass Edomite, who's part of the destruction. And it's so powerful and it's just unbelievable. Poignant. Yeah, it's just because the fact of the matter is we've been preaching on the highways and byways, this end is coming. This wicked place has to be destroyed. And what man or person are you to be clinging on to a place that's doomed for destruction? That's like getting in a motherfucking boat. You see the motherfucking hole in the boat. But you're going to jump in that motherfucker anyway. It's already going down.
Yeah. Hey, you hit a pump trying to pump the water out, but it ain't strong enough to keep the motherfucker afloat. It says that we would have gave her a bomb and healed her, but we couldn't do it.
Right.
She's not healed.
Not healed.
That's right. That's all I got.
Okay, so
With that, hey, we hope this was edifying. All praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, B'Kapadash.
All right, Shalom and Kwame Asherah.
Kwame Asherah.
I'm just kidding. I kid. Turn those machines off. Shalom.